Uh-oh. Watch what happens when this wife finds her husband's Tinder profile.
When a wife put divorce papers in the mailbox to confront her cheating husband. After checking the mailbox, he found the letter, opened it in front of her. He's shocked to see his Tinder profile photocopy. And this is his response.
Oh, looks like it's your Tinder.
I don't have a Tinder.
It looks like you do.
But these divorce papers?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I want a divorce.
So, are you for wanting a divorce from your spouse after finding their Tinder profile? Let's get into it. Over the next few minutes, we are going to discuss what happens if you've discovered your spouse on a dating app or you're thinking about dating during a divorce. We're going to discuss what actually matters under Connecticut law, what doesn't, and how this can impact your case. Hi, I'm Kristen Wolf with Wolf & Shore Law Group. We're a family law firm here in the state of Connecticut, and we help you to navigate through your family matters and get you to the other side with peace and purpose. So let's talk about it. Tinder, divorce, dating. What does Connecticut actually care about? You're not an for being upset. Finding your spouse on a dating app while you're still legally married is certainly going to hit a nerve. That reaction is human, but here's the shift you need to make. Just because something feels wrong doesn't mean that it actually gives you leverage in court. So in Connecticut, we are what we call a no-fault divorce state. What that means is that the courts in Connecticut do not require you to assign blame to either one of you in order to file for divorce. But that doesn't mean that it will never come into play in your divorce. Having a Tinder profile alone is not going to be that impactful in your case. Usually, when we are talking about a spouse who is cheating on their spouse, then that comes into play when we're talking about the division of assets and the division of property. And sometimes it just doesn't matter at all. When it comes to custody, the courts in Connecticut are going to be focused on what is in the best interest of your kids. And just because your spouse was a spouse, it doesn't mean that they are a parent. Now, when it comes to finances, there are some things that we would take a look at. If there were significant expenses spent on dating, different app profiles, taking their significant other out all the time, well, those are maybe some expenses that we may want to consider being reimbursed. But keep in mind, we're not talking about a limited, one-time expenditure. Say, for instance, $50 spent on a bouquet of roses for a significant other. We're talking about real expenditures spent throughout the duration of the marriage that actually tallied up to quite a bit of money. Look, we're not saying that fault does not come to play at all in divorces in Connecticut, but it comes into play in a different manner than you may think. For instance, when we file for divorce, oftentimes people are saying that they are suffering from irreconcilable differences. If you allege fault in your complaint in the divorce, then you have to prove it at trial. So basically, alleging fault, at least at the beginning of a divorce, isn't really going to benefit you any. You can certainly bring it back up throughout the divorce and use it as a negotiation tool, but it's not going to be the basis for which you're getting divorced. So listen, one tidbit of advice. If you're in this situation and you find out that your spouse is cheating or on a Tinder profile or whatever the case may be, try to keep yourself in line. Try to keep those emotions in check. It's hard, we know that, but escalating the situation and making this into a bigger deal is actually going to be more harmful for you in the long run. What I mean by that is what starts as an I caught them moment can quickly turn into retaliation, creating more conflict, more legal fees, and a longer process. And remember, social media is never a good legal strategy. The video you just watched, probably not a really great idea for you to go and post it on your social media. You can certainly keep it in your back pocket and give it to your attorney so that they may be able to use it as a strategy moving forward, but that's something between you and your attorney. If you are in this position and you have recently caught your spouse either cheating or on a dating app, we get it, it's hard to keep your emotions in check, but that's what we're here for. If you know of anybody like this, or if you're in this situation yourself, give our office a call at 203-745-3151, or take a look at our website at www.wolfandshorelaw.com.